Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm really excited to talk about a product offering that has been a long time coming. I've been working with this company for a better part of a year, and I'm talking about Red Odio batteries. So Red Odio, I've been running their 12 volt 100 amp hour battery for the better part of a year. I've been extremely happy with it, and I have abused this thing. But I've been kind of wanting more from them, and notably a 24 and a 36 volt battery offering, because stern mount motors are kind of the rage right now. I have purchased a NK300 from Newport. I'm excited to get that and really put it through its paces this coming year, but I need a battery to fulfill the power needs for this motor. And those of you that have invested in a NK300 or the NK180 Pro, and you're really looking around at the different options for batteries and you're just not sure, and like the 12 volt battery market, there's such a huge price range to look at. And what are you getting with the lower price range versus the higher price range? We'll get into that here in a little bit on what you get with this battery setup. So I'm going to be going over their 36 volt 50 amp hour battery here today. I'm going to talk about what you get with what you pay for with this Red Odio setup. And I got an exclusive discount code for the channel here I'm really excited about. And in addition to their best price ever that they're advertising, this discount code will stack on top of that on their official website, which is where their best pricing is available. And you can use this discount code on top of that. They have even increased the discount amount that you normally get from this channel for this setup. So the sale is starting today, and it's going to be running through December 3rd. So get on that as soon as possible. But I'm going to go over what I think about this battery setup, what you get for what you pay for. Anyways, thanks for coming by. Let's get right into it, everybody. Okay, so today we're in the garage here, and excuse the mess here, doing some holiday cleaning, some holiday decorating, but really wanted to get on this video for you guys because this sale is going on starting right now, moving into December 3rd. So it gives you plenty of time to kind of look into things. Check out the links down below in the description, and I'll have a pinned comment there to check out their website, check out their products, and for your exclusive discount code of 6% off using code PADDLER. So that is code PADDLER for 6% off, in addition to, and again, this stacks on top of their sales they're running right now. They've also got a 30-day price guarantee. So if there is a lower price for whatever reason they put on the website, you are protected with that, and you will get that lower price within 30 days of your purchase. So keep that in mind as well when you're looking at making that investment. Because let's be honest with you, no matter how cheap these are compared to the competition, you're still in an investment here. So again, but Red Odio is running their Black Friday sale, again, through December 3rd. These are the best prices they've ever had, and they're offering some products that they've never had before. Like I said in the intro, the 24 volt battery and the 36 volt battery. So the 36 volt battery we have here today is a 36 volt 50 amp hour battery, and that is plenty of power to run the NK300 from Newport or the comparable Torqeedo setup. So the reason that is the amp draw. Their max amp draw from this motor is about 25 to 27 amps. In addition, that's comparing it to the Motor Guide XI3 that has, I believe, a 53 or a 54 max amp draw. That's why you need that 100 amp hour battery. To power the NK series or the Torqeedo series, you don't need to go 100 amp hours on this. You can go 50 amp hours, and it's going to be comparable to that 12 volt setup that you get on the Motor Guides. So keep that in mind as well. But what you get with this 36 volt setup is you get their built-in BMS, or their battery management system. What this does, this gives you low temp protection. So what it does, and it basically, just in a nutshell, it gives you protections on the battery from overcharging, overcurrent, short circuiting, and high temp protection. Because here in the South, the summers get very, very hot. I have run my battery in both cases and out in the open. You also have salt spray protection, so if you're out offshore, you get a little bit of salt water on it, it's not going to destroy your battery. As with anything, you obviously want to wipe it down after use if you do have salt water on it, but you are protected on that. And they have a great customer service, a great website as well. So again, I've had zero issues. I've sold a ton of these batteries through the channel. You still have the 12 volt options for those of you wanting to run those bow mount motors. And you've also got the 12 volt 100 amp hour mini battery, which most of you, I believe, have purchased through the channel, has been the mini, and you still have that option. At the end of this video, I'm going to put a link to that video to go to check out that mini, the video that I did on that. But today, talking about the 36 volt for that 36 volt transom mounted motor, this is it. So you've got a sub $400 price point. You've got a 6% discount on top of that. This is the best price for the best quality I've seen. I've been sent several other batteries from several other companies. Red Odio is the company that I continue to go back to. And now that they have what I would call a complete lineup with the 12s, the 24s, and the 36 volt setups at a great price, especially this time of year. And to me, this is the perfect time of year to run these sales, because this is when a lot of us are doing our tinkering in the garage here, our setups for the coming year, fine-tuning some things, putting some new things on, or even taking some things off, going back to a simpler setup, more space, more efficiency. So one thing that's very important to note on this setup is it offers a 50 amp hour steady output. So that just means it's going to handle the ups and downs up to a max of 250 amps. What that basically tells you, it's going to handle the high power demands of a trolling motor. Those of us that want to save money, we also want quality. So there may be some stuff out there that is a cheaper price, although I haven't seen it. It may be out there, but this is one of the better quality batteries. It's a group 31 size, and that's another important thing to note. So this will fit perfectly in the PWR notch behind the seat. The measurements are 13 inches long, 6 3/4 inches wide, and 8.5 inches high. So this is going to be very, very similar to a lot of your 12 volt 100 amp hour batteries. Obviously not the mini that Red Odio sells, but this is going to fit in that same spot behind the seat. Those of you running the New Canoe Unlimited, it's going to fit in that between those rails, whether you want to run a battery box in there or have it out in the open. Again, when you're doing your battery boxes, always make sure you're doing them vented. None of them are going to be waterproof, but if you put them in a waterproof case, it keeps that air from escaping, that ventilation, because these can get a little warm pushing that power out, and it's always best to have that airflow in there. Otherwise, you can run into some issues with your battery shutting down over time. So you always want to keep that in mind as well with any lithium battery. You definitely don't want to have a situation out there where this thing gets too hot and shuts down. So anyways, guys, I hope this video has helped you out. If you have any questions on these battery setups, or if you have experience with this battery setup, please let us know down in the comment below. Check my video out over here about the Titan X 10.5 with the Red Odio 12 volt 100 amp hour mini. As always, thanks for coming by, and we'll see you on the next video.